My name is Ian Nash. I work for a company called Biffa Waste Services Ltd. Our primary function is the collection, treatment and disposal of waste and recycling material. So when we started this journey to update our current solution, we went back to the real basics saying, what do we need as the critical features and functions of a solution there? They came from users. It's so important that the users have a voice in this change process. That was a great place that we started, and then that created the next stage, was finding suppliers that could satisfy all the important features and requirements. We then researched the marketplace to find out all the possible suppliers that would help us in the fleet management solution there. We researched those suppliers to make sure they had a good or a high pedigree of offer and were going to be there for the long term of the partnership with Biffa and the actual fleet management solution there. That then got us to ask for the request for information, and at that stage the procurement department anonymised responses because it's very easy to have a bias of either for your current solution or for another solution, and they were then ranked the feedback of from the suppliers of what was the critical stuff that we needed, or the must-have, and how well they provided it. That then brought the number of possible vendors down to 4. So we had the top 4, and those top 4 met all our basic or critical needs there. And at that point was the only time procurement ever released who were the top 4 by name. So all through that process, we were marking on the quality of the offer rather than who was providing it there. Then the next phase was to actually offer those top 4 suppliers the opportunity to present to us what they said and what their actual product delivered. That presentation, the actual users then ranked and scored the actual offer that we saw, or that they saw, to say what would suit them best for their job. The cost aspect was then brought in to create value. So we got a user score, and then we then put costs in to give a value score. And that we were able to go back to the senior leaders and inform them that it was quite a holistic selection, not just on who they were and what it would cost, but the value that we could bring if we changed to a new solution. Transport of the material, whether it's waste or recycling, is critical. So knowing that we can track or monitor our vehicles to make sure that the transport is available is really fundamental to offering our customers a good service. And FleetWave product allows us to track a very diverse range of vehicles, from a very simplistic panel van to a more complex alternative fuel waste compaction vehicle. And that is so important to have that product or that solution to be able to track and manage those vehicles. The solution needs to be able to offer us some scalability and with the diverse fleet there. So currently Biffa has more than 5,000 yellow plant HGVs and small medium-sized vans there. Also we look to the compliance, so each driver will do a daily walk around check, and currently that triggers about 500,000 walk around checks per annum there. That's digitized, and we've moved away from a paper-based solution. So not only have we created a more rigorous process, we've also moved to a more environmentally friendly, where we are not using paper and these records are kept for 15 months, and then we have to then recycle or dispose of them there. FleetWave offers us financial cost control of our vehicles and internal workshops, and also the compliance to de-risk the group activities of having fully compliant vehicles with the relevant legislation.